a crippled church. My brothers and my sisters, next time you take a vacation, try taking one in London and go visit Metropolitan Tabernacle. There, a tour guide will tell you that this is the place where great men of God preached. Dr. Charles Spurgeon used to preach in this church. This tour guide, he would tell you that the 5,000 seat auditorium was never large enough for the people. They packed this church out to an overflowing room every Sunday. Sunday after Sunday, this church was filled to capacity. Oh, yeah. After Dr. Charles Spurgeon spoke one day, he would tell you how on Sunday nights the regular members in this church was asked to stay at home. So the visitors could come and experience the presence of God in this house. My brothers and my sisters, today, year 2012, that church is only a memory of what it used to be. If you were to visit Metropolitan Tabernacle, they basically, what you would hear is wonderful stories of the way that church used to be in the good old days. Same way it is here in Woodlawn Union. I've heard in the past 4 years story after story about the good old days of Woodlawn Union. I've heard how this church used to be packed to the rafters, how it was standing room only, even in the balcony, Sunday after Sunday. But my question today to you, brothers and sisters of Woodlawn, what happened to the church? Why isn't the church filled to capacity in a new millennium, the year 2012? I've heard your story after story, how you used to put our chairs in the aisle to accommodate some of the people. How there were overflowing young people. But the question to you today, my brothers and sisters, what happened to the church here in Woodlawn? Yes, my brothers and sisters, I heard how it used to be. Such is the case with the church that starts in Revelation chapter 3. And at one time they had a reputation for being an exciting church. They had a reputation of being alive and vibrant. They had a reputation of being on fire for God. That's the same thing I heard 4 years ago when I entered into the doors of Woodlawn. You had a reputation of being on fire. You had this reputation, brothers and sisters, here at Woodlawn, being an exciting church, alive and vibrant. But my question to you today, what happened to your bigger impact But the question today, my brothers and sisters, what happened? Can anybody answer that question from Pastor today? What happened to that good old stomping, hand-clapping church of yesteryear? Nobody wants to say anything in God's house. Now, I would have stayed downstairs if y'all wasn't going to help me now. When Jesus Christ writes to this church in Smyrna, they were all reputation and no reality. When I heard about Woodlawn, I've heard the stories, I heard about your reputation, but my question to you, where's the reality of your reputation? Folks used to say, Pastor, we in this church was shopping. We was full. I mean, we had abundance of money. We had it filled with rock. We used to have musicals here. But my question is, where's the reality? Have your flame went out? You know how it is when you barbecue and your coals go out. What you got to do is put some more coals in there and stir them up. You get the other coals and catch on fire. But my question to you today, brothers and sisters, for the past 4 years, nobody has been stirred up. What's wrong? You have a reputation, but now where's the reality of your reputation? The church in Sardis was all form and no force. They had a form of godliness, but they were denying the power thereof. They were glorying in the past splendor and ignoring the present state. They focus on the past reputation rather than the present reality. Can I tell y'all something, brothers and sisters? All right. Sister Monroe, you cook real good, but you cannot live off of what you cooked last year. It ain't gonna last. Are y'all listening to me? Some of y'all had a nice meal this past week, but it ain't gonna carry you on to next month. You got to have some new food. You got to have some more energy. You got to have some more vigor and vitality in order to run this race. We can't talk about, Pastor, we used to do this and we used to do that. We ain't good now, but you got to start eating good now. You got to bring the past into reality. What are you doing for Christ now? Don't tell me about what you used to do, because what you used to do, you can't live off of that. Just like you can't get what you used to get with what you used to get it with. I remember you used to get some gas for 84 cents. Yeah, all right. Show me where in the United States you can get some gas for 84 cents. Gas is $3 and some a gallon. I wish you would pull up to a gas station and say, give me 84 cents worth of gas, and they ain't gonna be no farther than your cap. Are you listening to me? Right. You can't get what you used to get with what you used to get. $1 ain't worth $1 today. Somebody gave me $1. I used to be just as happy as I don't know what. You used to take $1 and go buy a bag of candy this time. Now you get 3 or 4 pieces of Sour Patch candy for $1. Come on, talk to me. That's right. I remember you used to get a pop for 5 cents and take the bottle back and get a deposit. Now they put the pop in plastic bottle. You can't even get a deposit over that. You can't get what you used to get with what you used to get with. What am I saying, brother? Pastor, preach on, Pastor. You can't do what you used to do with what you used to do with. I can't stand there and just open this Bible and just open my mouth and don't know what I'm talking about. Because I ain't preaching to a bunch of ignorant folks. Folks go to school. You talking to doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, police officers, firemen. You talking to professional people, so you got to up your game. You just can't invite folks to church. But come on over to I-10. We got it going on. What you got going on? What you gonna tell me you got going on? So what am I saying today, Woodlawn Union? Wake up! Because you are dead. You've got to allow the Holy Spirit to move on the altar of your heart. Are you listening to me? Yeah, my brothers and sisters. You see what the Lord is saying to this church as starts. He is saying you have a reputation for being alive, for being on fire for God. Your past has some high marks, but I know the truth. God said, I know the truth. You are